Hi everybody, this is Lama Caroline. We're going to continue with the explanation of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 2, which was created by Lama Rinpoche, okay? Today we're going to talk about Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, okay? So first we're going to do some preliminary prayers. Those of you who like to join in, I'm going to use the preliminary practice from here, combined Tantric NgalSo sadhana, yeah, okay? It's in the beginning of all the NgalSo books and sadhanas, okay? So those of you who like, let's do together, okay? Hopefully you like it. Namo Guru Bhye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Bhye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Guru Bhye, Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Namo Triratnaya, Sangye Chetan Sogi Chonamla, Chanchu Badu Dani Kyasuchi, Daki Jin Sogi Pesonanki, Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho, Sangye Chetan Sogi Chonamla, Chanchu Badu Dani Kyapsuchi, Daki Jin Sogi Pesonanki, Drola Penchi Sangye Drupasho. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, I take refuge until enlightenment. Through the practice of generosity and the other bodhisattva perfections, may we all become a Buddha for the benefit of all sentient beings. 7 limitless thoughts to turn the mind in the direction of bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment. Semchen tamche dewa tang dewe kyudan dempa gyuchi. Semchen tamche dunyel tan dunyel gi kyudan drawa gyuchi. Semchen tamche dunyel mepe dewa tamidrawa gyuchi. Semchen tamche nyeri jadani tan drawe tamyon la nepa gyuchi. Semchen tamche luse gidunele soshin trayun luse dewatan dempa gyuchi. Semchen tamche nalso topchin china nochu koyu danshin samane gyuchi. Semchen tamche damza bulinki kedo dadan chinangi shide tang dukun dempa gyuchi. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings never be separated from the great happiness that is beyond all misery. May all beings dwell in equanimity, unaffected by attraction to dear ones and aversion to others. May all beings recover from the sicknesses of mind and body pollution and enjoy relative and absolute health now and forever. May all beings relax in a pure and healthy outer and inner environment now and forever. May all beings enjoy inner and world peace now and forever. Purification of the sight and the blessing of the offerings. Tamche duni sashida semala sohame patang la tiltanyam bedurye ranshin jam pohone gyuchi la dami chupese no susham tahaniki trokon sancho trinlaname nanke kan kuhonkya gyuchi. Om Namo Bhagavati Benza Sawa Pramadani Tathagata Ahate Samya Sambuddhaya. Tayata on Benze Benze Maha Teta Benze Maha Vidya Benze Maha Bodhicitta Benze Maha Bodhi Mandrapa Samkramana Benze Sawakama Awarana Vishuddhana Benze Soha. Expressing the power of the truth. Kuncho Sungi Dempa Tang Sangye Tang Janchu Sempa Tamche Gi Jingi Latan So niyo so so pena dan chen po dan chu ki nampa Tashin sangi mikyape togi deshi nidugyuji. By the truth power of the three jewels and the blessings of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, as well as by the great strength generated by the two accumulations and the power of the pure and inconceivable Dharmadhatu, may these offerings become real. Invocation of the Healing Buddha. Malusem chen kungi gongyo chin du de punje hemize jomze la no na malu yanta kengyo pe chom den kuche hene di shesu so. Seven Limb Prayer. Go sungu pe go ne chatse lo no sha yi tro che pa ma lupo. To mene sa di tun tam che sha ke pa ge wahanam la je iran. Ko wa ma tom pa du le shu ne. Dro la chu ki ko lo ko wa da. Da shen je na jan chu chen po no. Mandala offering. Sashi ki jushi metta tram rira lin shi ni de gyempadi sange shintu mite buwagi trokonanda hashila chupasho idam guru ratna mandala kam niryatayami. Buddha Shakyamuni prayer. Lama gyawa shakya tupala chatselo chutu kyapso chiwo jingi laptu so. Lama Kyan, Trinchin Sawe Lama Kyan, Lama Kyan, Kyapne Kuntu Lama Kyan, Trinchin Sawe Lama Kyan, Kyapne Kuntu Lama Kyan. Lucho Sampo Pagyuta Shipa Tu Chentem Petrin Leia Noda Pegyedro Luzam Pese Pachen Palden La Meheshabla Sowade Oma Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavahadanya Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya Sawasiti Humoma Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavahadanya Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya Sawasiti Humoma Guru Vajradhara Suhumahati Muni Shahasahane Kama Uttavahadanya Sri Bahadra Vasamahanya Sawasiti Hum Pakyoke Kutan Dagilu Pakyoke Sundan Dagina Pakyoke Tudan Dagi Danyamaji Tujingilo Makyoke Kudan Dagilu Makyoke Sundan Dagina Makyoke Tudan Dagi Danyamaji Tujingilo. Mantra of self-healing and spiritual company, the mantra of Guru Buddha Shakyamuni. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Soha. Om Muni Muni Maha Muni Shakyamuni Soha. Mantra of the future love Buddha Maitreya. Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Om Maitreya Maitreya Maha Maitreya Arya Maitreya Soha. Om Ahum Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Om Ahum Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Om Ahum Karuna Karuna Maha Karuna Arya Karunaye Soha. Okay, hi everybody. Hope you're all okay. So this week and today we're going to talk about Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava light. So put together everything we've talked about before, his name, his symbol, his throne, his mount, his mudra, his quality, what he transforms, his wisdom, his consort, all these things we put together, okay? So we get hopefully a more rich picture of the meaning of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, okay? Okay, so here is Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, protector, Supreme Healer Buddha, Dhyani Buddha of the south side of the mandala, of the very, very important mandala of the 5 Supreme Healer Buddhas, who are kind of like harmonics of Guru Buddha Shakyamuni. As you can see, there's Shakyamuni Buddha, no? Look the same, no? Because everything comes from Guru Buddha Shakyamuni. So these are kind of like moods of Lord Buddha, okay? So if we think like that, it's more easy, okay? Okay, so Ratnasambhava, this is the Supreme Emanation form there, okay? So, okay, so let's look in NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing and let's put it all together, okay? So, okay, I'm on page 105, yeah, in the NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing commentary of Lama Genshin, okay? Ratnasambhava, Supreme Healer of the Navel Chakra. So in Tibetan it says Tewe Sa Koki Gyalwa Rinchen Jungne, okay? It's just the same thing, no? Yeah? Okay, so Ratnasambhava in Sanskrit or Rinchen Jungne in Tibetan, yeah? His name means the one that is like the accumulation of all riches, yeah? Okay, yeah? The gathering of all riches, outer, inner, secret and such, and that's very important, yeah? Okay? Okay, so Rinpoche always called the Dhyani Buddhas the supreme healers, yeah? Okay. Why? Because they're healing many different causes of suffering and disease within ourselves and others, yeah? Okay. Then it says, Lama Shakya Tupa Rinchen Dorje Kien. Please, Lama Rinchen Dorje Kien, yeah? So Lama Shakya Tupa means Shakyamuni, yeah? So as I was saying, the Dhyani Buddhas are harmonics or manifestation of Buddha Shakyamuni, yeah? Okay? So like in music, yeah, we have like a main note, yeah? Then we have harmonics of those, yeah? So these are like Shakyamuni Buddha and showing some other aspects that we need to know in order to become a healthy and whole person, okay? Please, Lama Healer, Shakyamuni Ratnasambhava, all-knowing one, you who are the king of the dual Buddha family, the Ratna family, yeah? Supreme healer and specialist in healing all negative feelings, yeah? In this Kali Yuga time when the beings of this samsaric world are rushing, have lost, that's us, no? Have lost inner peace and whose minds are greatly disturbed, tormented by countless dangerous physical sicknesses, famine, war, pollution, and natural disasters and pandemics, yeah? You who are the only healer and supreme protector, what I'm doing, I really don't know, so please reveal the right path to me. With your love and compassion, please cut my attachment to samsara and bless me to develop complete renunciation. Please cut my self-cherishing attitude and bless me to develop pure bodhicitta. Please cut my ignorance and wrong views and bless me to develop the perfect view of the middle way. Please cut my clinging to ordinary appearances and conceptions and bless me to develop divine pride and clear appearances. Please cut my impure energy winds and bless me to develop isolated speech and mind, the illusory body, clear light in union. Please, by your love and compassion, and by your particular tantric power and mantric vibration, quickly protect and heal me. Help me to develop my Vajrayana self-healing power, and by this power may I help and heal many beings. Okay, that's the first part, yeah? Okay, so the first thing it says here, yeah, okay, is that Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava is the specialist in healing all negative feelings, yeah? So within the 5 skandhas, the 5 aggregates, yeah, which what we are made up now, form, feeling, discrimination, compositional factors, and consciousness, yeah. So Ratnasambhava is the transformation of impure feelings into what's called the exalted wisdom of equanimity, yeah, okay. So even though, okay, we've talked about all these things before, but now let's look at them all like a kind of summary, put them all together. So hopefully we get some kind of conclusion of the subject. Also, we've done a month meditating on Ratnasambhava, yeah? At least those of us who were following the retreat have, anyway, yeah? Okay, so what does it mean if Ratnasambhava is transforming our feelings, yeah? Okay? So when we mean feeling, we don't mean like in the West, oh, my feelings, like, oh, you have hurt my feelings or something like this, or, you know, it's not, we're not talking about our emotions, yeah? When we say feeling, what we're talking about is the mind that experiences, it's our experience of pleasant, neutral, or unpleasant objects, yeah, okay? So every kind of, if we look at things, hear things, touch things, taste things, think about things, that always comes together with a feeling. So it's automatically either, like, for example, if we touch something, it's either pleasant, unpleasant, or neutral. When we see something, it's pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral. When we hear something, it's pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral. When we take, like when we eat something, no, it's pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral, and so on, yeah, okay? We only have actually like 3 options, yeah, okay? So what we don't realize is that, for example, if we eat something, it's like, this is horrible, yeah? We don't realize that that's on the side of our own mind. It's the ripening of our own karma, our own actions. We think, oh, that thing is truly horrible. It's really horrible, yeah. But that's not, in fact, how it is, you know? So this thing about understanding impure feelings is actually very, very interesting. It shows actually how our mind relates to reality, yeah? Okay? So not everybody sees things in the same way, yeah? In Buddhism, we talk about the multiverse, yeah? So it means that there's many, many other people apart from us who go to IKEA, yeah, and shop in Amazon and things like this. Now, there's many, many other kinds of beings, not just human beings, now there's many other kinds of beings in this world, yeah? Of course, there's animals and birds and fishes and the insects, these kinds of beings, but also many, many other kinds of beings, yeah? Devas, Pretas, many, many other types, okay, in the multiverse, yeah? So they also had, not everybody experiences things in terms of pleasure in the same way, yeah? So for example, if a Buddha, for example, Buddha Shakyamuni or any other of the Buddhas, yeah, they only have pleasant feelings, yeah, which would be amazing. So whatever you touch, it's very pleasant, very beautiful. Whatever you see is beautiful. Whatever. This is what Rinpoche used to say, Lama Caroline used to say, looking with peace, touching with peace, listening with peace, talking with peace, eating with peace, peace with everything, everything with peace, peace and bliss, actually, yeah? Why? Because the Buddha's mind is pure, so they're incapable of experiencing unpleasant things, yeah, okay? So, okay, so we're not there yet, but we will gradually improve ourselves. And so that means as we develop ourselves on the spiritual path, our actual sensations will become more and more pleasant, yeah, okay, which is a great thing to look forward to, yeah, okay. So, okay, but we, however, human beings, we experience pleasant, unpleasant, and neutral feelings, yeah. So some things are very pleasant, like for example, somebody, maybe they like ice cream, yeah, and then they eat very delicious Italian ice cream and they experience pleasure temporarily while they eat it, you know. So neutral feeling means, for example, when you're asleep, yeah. Mostly, yeah. Okay, so anyway, but what we like I say, what we don't realize that these are from the side of our mind. And actually, like for example, if I eat, I don't know, beautiful, let's say I eat an Italian ice cream and I think, oh, so nice, so delicious, this is actually the ripening of my own good karma, yeah, okay. that's allowing me to perceive reality in that way. Because if not, like some people, they might eat it and think it's horrible. Why? Because their karma has not ripened in the same way as for example, me. If I eat ice cream, I think it's nice. No, yeah, okay. So karma cannot ripen on the anywhere except within the mind of sentient beings, like within our own mind. Yeah. So, for example, karma actions cannot ripen on the external world, like on fire or wind or water or these kind of things. Yeah. Okay. So, like for example, a rock, yeah, does not have any feelings. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And neither does a river, neither does a fire. Yeah. Neither does wind, and so on. The elements don't have feelings. Okay. Yeah. So only beings with consciousness have feelings, yeah, okay. And but we, like I say, we think that, like for example, oh, that food is, I don't know, like Italian food or whatever, I don't know. So everybody thinks their own food is the best, yeah, Spanish food or Brazilian food or whatever. My food is the best, it's the most delicious, yeah. So we don't understand that this is totally from the side of our own mind, yeah. It's not depending on the side of the food, yeah, okay, yeah. And so this depends on our own karma, like, for example, many times, like having that impression in our lives. For example, Tibetan people think, oh, I don't know, like yak meat and tukpa, no, is the most delicious thing, no, for example, yeah. And Italians think, I don't know, pasta with sugo or something, a very nice one, is the best thing, you know. So each one, they're conditioned by their own culture to think this is the best, yeah, okay. So anyway, so Ratnasambhava is transforming our perception of feelings, yeah? And okay, so you might say, why is this important? Because with this, we can free ourselves from samsara, we can free ourselves from suffering, yeah? So we really need the blessings of Guru, Buddha, Ratnasambhava, yeah? Because left to our own devices, yeah? We're just continuously creating more and more what we call contaminated karma, which binds us within samsara. So again and again, we're suffering, yeah? We're creating more and more, our broken mind, no? Is creating more and more wrong ways of thinking, wrong ways of seeing, yeah? So every time we experience anything and we say, that's nice, that's not nice, neutral, that means we're actually creating more karma to be within samsara. So this is actually something pretty serious, actually, yeah, okay? So what do we mean by contaminated, yeah, feelings? What we mean by that is that at the presently, normal people, we have a broken mind. So every feeling that we perceive, yeah, like, oh, for example, oh, one tea, like, oh, so nice, no? Delicious, yeah? Okay, but as long as I see the tea as truly existing from its own side, yeah, not, yeah, then I'm actually creating more chains to bind me within samsara. So this is a serious subject, yeah, because I like tea, no, yeah? I have many cups of tea. So each time I'm drinking tea, if I don't understand that it's empty of inherent existence, yeah, and is actually a process arising due to cause and condition and my mind naming it, yeah, I will not get out of samsara. So what I need, in our lineage, we practice the union of sutra and tantra, okay? So based on this understanding of how things work, based on the mind of bodhicitta, that means Rinpoche said, changing the small selfish heart into the big open heart of compassion. That means I want to become a better person, a bodhisattva, a Buddha, so that I have more capacity to help and heal many beings, okay? Based on the correct view of reality, based on bodhicitta, some kind of bodhicitta, based on definite emergence. I really want to change. I don't want everything I eat and I drink and I see and I touch to trap me further within samsara. So that's serious, yeah, okay. So based on understanding that, yeah, okay, we then apply the Tantric Self-Healing method of arising as Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, okay, out of emptiness, yeah. So we know that, okay, our mind is involved in the creation of reality. And what we do is we visualize ourselves as Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava and Supreme, so we visualize out of emptiness, from palm comes a beautiful lotus flower, which a 64-petaled lotus, which actually represents our navel chakra, yeah. On top of there, actually, so actually in the self-healing it says a sun, yeah, but in some explanations of Ratnasambhava sat on a sun disk, so it could be a sun disk, yeah. Then on top of that, from the letter Tram, yeah, this is the bija or seed mantra of Ratnasambhava. This is our own mind. It dissolves into emptiness, and then we arise as Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, yeah? Okay. Then we do the self-healing, yeah? Following this is the long version, yeah? And so, okay, so each aspect of the meditation is healing our mind in some way, yeah? Okay, so breathe out, yeah? Please, Lama, page 106, yeah? Please, Lama Healer, with your special qualities, heal all my sicknesses related to the navel chakra, yeah? So, okay, this is coming from the Tibetan medicine, yeah, which is very similar to Ayurveda. So, especially combine bile and phlegm diseases. We have 3 humors: wind, bile, and phlegm, yeah? So, especially in this area, the navel area, we have combined bile and phlegm diseases of the stomach, kidney, bladder, spleen, skin problems, joint problems, general infection, water retention, tumors and blockages without inflammation. Yeah, okay. Okay, so what this means is if we meditate on Ratnasambhava, yeah, at the navel chakra, and I hope some of you had some feeling of this when we did the month's meditation on Ratnasambhava, it's actually releasing that kind of blocked energy, and it starts to release the and purify the blocked energy that's contributing to these kind of illnesses. We're not saying it's the only thing you need to do. You need to take care of your diet, your lifestyle. If you're sick, you need to go to a doctor, yeah? But this kind of meditation together is very, very helpful to support one's healing process, yeah? Okay, all these medical things are the side effects of meditation, yeah? But actually very powerful, and Rinpoche was very keen that we understood that meditation has a healing benefit for our body and our mind, okay, yeah? So, okay, then, so Ratnasambhava is healing all these kind of problems related to the actually digestion mainly, yeah? Is also transforming my pride and my miserliness, yeah, okay? That's why Ratnasambhava has the Varada. It's called Varada or open hand mudra, or as Lama Ganshin used to call it, the opening the wallet mudra. He always had that big pocket full of money and he would always give to everybody in need, yeah? So always have the hand open, yeah? Practicing the 3 kinds of generosity, yeah? Material, actually 4 kinds of generosity: material generosity, giving dharma, giving positive information, giving protection from fear and danger, and giving unconditional love, yeah, okay? So we need to give at least one of the 4 kinds of generosity, if possible, all 4 kinds, yeah, okay? Okay. And then, okay, so let's look at a little bit more, some more like specific, like in more detail about some of the things that Ratnasambhava represents, yeah, okay? So, okay, generally there's a big list already in the self-healing sadhanas, but of course there's more, yeah? So right now I'm starting to work on one thing that Rinpoche La wanted, which was individual sadhanas of each of the 5 dhyani Buddhas. So here we will put in great detail, you know, like kind of the full picture, yeah? Like, okay, so 1 second, I need to find my notes, yeah? Okay, so 1 second, need to find it. Okay. Okay, so Ratnasambhava, yeah, okay. So Ratnasambhava is the bestower of gifts, yeah? So what do we mean by that? By jewels, yeah? Okay, so obviously one thing is actually, the first thing people always think is like external wealth, glory, enjoyment, this kind of thing. And in fact, in several of the Ratnasambhava sadhanas, it does say that if you do this practice, those things will come to you. But we have to understand why, you know? Actually, why is by the practice of generosity, yeah? Okay. It's not just by saying, "Oh, my Ratnasambhava Hung," I'm imagining that we're golden Buddha, that we will achieve glory, wealth, and enjoyments. The karmic cause of that is by practicing generosity, okay? Yeah. So if we understand that point, then it will come, yeah, okay? If not sure, yeah, okay? But the actual inner jewels that we actually want are called the jewels of the areas, which are inner realizations. Yeah, and these are the jewels, the wealth that do not decay, that we can take with us from life to life and so on. Yeah, whereas external things we cannot. Yeah, okay. Then okay. Okay, so Ratnasambhava. Okay, Ratnasambhava's in the southern side of the mandala. So actually, it represents like that kind of richness. No, like for example, in the southern part of our world, also represents like the spring. No, yeah, when the crops are growing. Yeah, so it's like the gyepa, the increasing quality. Yeah. So it's why, because Ratnasambhava is the development of all good things. So in the normal sense, Ratnasambhava, enjoyment is like the harvest. It's like food, grains, these kind of things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So is the transformation of Vedana or sensations, or we call feeling. Yeah. Okay. So like I say, it's what we need to do actually when we're doing meditation on Ratnasambhava, and this we will do in August in Albanianum. We'll also stream it. Yeah. We do both like sutra side and tantra side. Okay, so what is the sutra side meditation of Ratnasambhava? It's to become aware of one's feelings. Okay, so one sits in meditation, yeah, and then we start to become aware of, for example, of the physical sensations of our body. Sometimes it's pleasant. Sometimes if you sit for too long, it becomes unpleasant. So we become aware of these physical sensations. Yeah, okay. So first, what we need to do is become aware of like our mind experiencing those things. Yeah, okay, not get like too obsessed by them. Yeah. So this is actually a big thing in Buddhism. It's to develop tolerance. Okay. So I think part of the, for example, like the monastic training of Buddhism. One thing is that they emphasize simplicity. Yeah. So what that will do is take away a lot of the comfort blanket from our life. Okay. So then it's like actually you have to become more tolerant, because I don't know, like let's say in the ancient Vinaya, monks or nuns are only supposed to have like 13 things. Okay, so if you've only got 13 things, that means you can't have, I don't know, like so many things that we have to protect ourselves, isn't it? Yeah, like all the time we have a shoe and bag and hat and mosquito repellent and this and medicine, many things. We have houses and houses crammed full of things. Why? Because we want to feel comfortable, isn't it? Yeah. And our modern mind in this sense has gone out of control, because it's not now, I have a few things and what we've done is we've projected that if I have those things, I'll be comfortable. Yeah. Which is why Ratnasambhava is very much related to materialism. We don't think, actually, this is my own mind, and if I could get a grip on my own mind, yeah, and become more tolerant of, like, for example, hot and cold, So we spend like loads and loads of money, on different loads and loads. Of course, everybody needs clothes, everybody needs somewhere to live, yeah. But nowadays, there's endless amounts of things to take care of the hot, the cold, or the slightest discomfort. We need to buy something, yeah. It's not just, that's how it is, Yeah, like I'm hot, yeah. I mean, it's summer, so I'm hot, yeah. Nothing to do about it, just relax, yeah. Or it's winter, I'm kind of cold, okay, then I put a jacket, but still I'm a bit cold. So our mind doesn't really accept this anymore. We become, I think, very intolerant, yeah, of the slightest at least we in the, let's say, the first world, we become very intolerant of discomfort, yeah. So I remember like Lama Caroline Rinpoche, he always used to tell stories of like in the early days when he came to Europe, yeah, of the people that he met, yeah, and he used to tell the story that of one famous Greek actress who was one of his disciples. Yeah, I don't know exactly which famous Greek actress, but anyway, he always used to tell this story. Yeah, and she was like, like a little bit, how do you say, like a little spoiled? No, like in the sense everything's difficult for her. Like, I'm uncomfortable, So then Rinpoche said, "Why don't you come with me on pilgrimage?" So she said, yes, okay. So they went to India and Nepal and around. But she said, Rinpoche said that when she first went to India, yeah, she would only shower in like bottled water. You can buy bottled water in the hotels and stuff like this, yeah. So you can imagine, how much that cost and things like that, and everything was very, very complicated. But then as she started to see the lives of other people around, actually her mind relaxed, yeah. And then she actually changed a lot, became much more open, much more tolerant, yeah. And actually grew incredibly by being exposed to other people's lifestyles, yeah, seeing people from other cultures, yeah. And so Rinpoche says that when she got back to Europe, what she did was she had some people, they have like tons of clothes, like walk-in wardrobes, like huge, So what she did is she gave away a lot of her stuff, yeah. But she said, I don't need all this stuff to make me happy. She actually got the point, no? Okay, and then she became a much happier person as a result, yeah. Okay. So anyway, Rinpoche used to tell that example, and like that, there's many, many other examples, So that's a good example for us, because we're also like that, yeah. Like all the time, oh, I'm not happy, or I'll just go and buy something on the internet or something, yeah. Or if only I had this, if only I had that, then I'll be happy. We don't think my happiness, my pleasant feelings, are from the side of my own mind. And if I'm having unpleasant feelings, it's because a particular karma is ripening for me to experience that at the moment, that I need to purify, yeah, okay? This is the Buddhist way of thinking, yeah, okay? Well, I mean, we're not negating anybody's suffering, Our Mahayana point of view is if anybody's suffering, we should try and help them, But in terms of our own experience, yeah, we need to become much more tolerant, yeah. So okay, it's easy to say, oh, I should be tolerant, but the problem is like when we have unpleasant feeling, like for example, I don't know, I'm walking in the kitchen and I hit my toe on the cooker and it really hurts. I'm like, yeah. So then it's difficult to be tolerant, no. And then usually is with the pain, no, is coming feelings not only of aversion but anger, yeah, which usually you then take out on the people around you, yeah, which has nothing to do with them whatsoever, yeah. It's also not the fault of the cooker, yeah. But we hurt ourselves, yeah, and then our mind's reacting like wishing to blame somebody, So it's like we have to like watch. This is the Ratnasambhava area that we need. I mean, not Ratnasambhava heals this, yeah, okay. Ratnasambhava doesn't have these problems, yeah, but this is an important thing that we need to watch within our minds, yeah. Within Buddhism, we have what's called when we look inside our minds, yeah, Buddhist psychology. Our mind can be divided into what's called 51 mental factors, yeah, okay, so all kinds of different things. But of those particularly, they pull out like feeling and discrimination as very important, yeah. These are like, because we want to escape from samsara, that means stop again and again creating this cycle of suffering for ourselves and that we're creating for ourselves. And then we're creating problems, let's say, for the people around us, yeah, so. This is like basta, we had enough now, okay? So how are we going to stop it? So let's say, classical Buddhist answer is meditate. That means look inside your own mind, try and become familiar with the positive aspects. And one of those positive aspects is to understand how our feelings work, yeah? Yeah? If we can understand how our feelings actually work, we can save ourselves so much pain, so much problems, yeah? And we have some hope to actually change our lives, yeah, to fix we're always talking that we have a broken mind, no? A broken mental computer, yeah. So if we can fix our feelings, if we can understand how feelings work, yeah, then we have some hope to be able to heal our mind, actually, yeah. I mean, okay, that's not the only thing we need, but anyway, it's a step in the right direction, yeah. So Rinpoche, Lama Caroline, was incredibly tolerant, yeah, okay. Yeah, he didn't get angry, even though he had many things that would make most people angry, but he never, very, 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 very infrequently did he show any kind of like aversion or anything like this. Mostly just kindness to everybody, okay? And looks like, and Rinpoche always said, we need to have a good feeling about everything, yeah? So how are we going to have a good feeling about everything is by by understanding the nature of reality, yeah? And creating the causes to do so, yeah, okay? So if we're not having a good feeling, yeah, it means we need to work on some aspect inside of ourselves, yeah? I mean, look, we're not saying that the world is perfect, okay, yeah? Okay, of course there's things that we need to do for the climate, for the environment, if possible for society, and if we have the capacity, please do, yeah? But in terms of our own experience, we need to work on our own mind, yeah, okay? How we how we feel things. So this training in Buddhism of like, okay, it's hot, okay, I haven't got 300 hats, yeah. Maybe I've got one, yeah, okay. One hat that will have to do for all weathers, yeah. And maybe I've got few clothes and few things. And then somehow I need to accept hot and cold and wind and rain and many different things, yeah, okay. Also food, no, this is a big emotional issue, isn't it, for many people, yeah. Yeah, so whatever, I mean, okay, of course, if we can, we try and eat the best food possible. But if we can't, we need to accept, no, yeah, okay. And part of the, anyway, so we need to train our minds anyway to have a good feeling and have less aversion towards things, yeah, to have at least a positive mind of equanimity, yeah, okay. So whatever happens, pleasure or pain, hot, cold, windy, rain, rich, poor, sick, healthy, alone, together, there's many possibilities of what could happen to us while we're floating on the sea of samsara. But anyway, we need to have equanimity, yeah? And okay, this may not be the exalted wisdom of equanimity of Ratnasambhava, but anyway, we need it, no? We're going in the right direction, yeah? So happiness not so and pleasure not so, pain not so down. We need more like a good feeling all the time, yeah, okay. So we can get this by meditating on Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, yeah, okay. So I hope some of us had at least some slight experience of that when we were doing the retreat. Anyway, if not, we continue, yeah. So Rinpoche said all the time, yeah, in sickness and health, in youth and middle and old age, all moments, try and have good feeling, yeah, okay. So that means by meditating on Ratnasambhava, we can do so, yeah. Another thing that Ratnasambhava purifies is, okay, the energy of Ratnasambhava is the spring season. So, okay, now it's in Northern Europe, it's in Europe, no, it's the summer season, yeah. But anyway, spring, everything's growing, everything's blooming. We should think of Ratnasambhava, yes, a special time to connect with that energy. Also, Ratnasambhava is connected with the salty taste, yeah, okay. So, okay, why? Because anyway, there's a whole explanation of this based on the elements and so on, yeah. Within the Sanskrit language, it's based on the ta, like ta, 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 na, I think, yeah, is the what we call the dentals. So in Sanskrit, no, and also actually Tibetan is like a simplified form, yeah. We have sounds here at the back of the throat, at the top of the palate, yeah, behind the teeth and on the lips, yeah. So T sounds like, for example, cup of tea or Torino or I don't know what exactly, yeah. Anything with a T sound, yeah, is connected with Ratnasambhava actually, yeah. And okay, so these things we need to investigate and not believe, but actually see through our own experience. Actually, the thing of the day is easy to see, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Like we already said, look, Ratnasambhava's like the night. So Akshobhya is like the dawn. Yeah. Okay. Then there's like Ratnasambhava. So the sun is increasing in the sky. No. So it's like, everything's ripening, everything's growing. Yeah. Amitabha is like the late afternoon, the sunset. Yeah. Okay. Like, and then Amoghasiddhi is the night, yeah. So this is easy to see, no? Okay, it's the cycle of the day. It's the cycle of the year, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. So spring. Let's see. Actually, it would be spring, summer, actually, autumn, and winter. Yeah. So like seasons is a little different, no? Akshobhya is the spring season. Yeah. Ratnasambhava, like the full ripening, the summer, up to the harvest festival, the late summer. Amitabha, setting sun, no, the autumn, yeah. And the Amoghasiddhi is the winter, yeah, okay. And in the center, of course, is Vairocana. So we need peace with everything. So we need peace in the spring, peace in the summer, peace in the autumn, peace in the winter, yeah. We need peace at dawn, peace in the morning, yeah, peace in the mid part of the day, peace in the evening, late afternoon, evening, peace in the night, yeah. So okay, there's a cycle of the year, there's the cycle of the days, yeah. Okay. In the Bardo teachings, Ratnasambhava manifests on the third day of the Bardo. So after one passes after death, no? An ordinary person, after the mind leaves the body, they enter what's called the Bardo, yeah, in between death and life, yeah? So then there's a series of visions, yeah, produced from one's own mind, yeah? Okay, so then actually we explain like this, that appears the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, yeah? Why? Because those aspects of our own mind are manifesting. So the 5 Dhyani Buddhas is not something outside of ourselves, like now or at death or after death in any moment, yeah? 5 Dhyani Buddhas represent the 5, let's say, fundamental psychic forces that create our existence, yeah? Okay, our mind is the creator of existence, yeah? Okay? Yeah? And so in the Bardo, yeah, on the third day after the death, and this comes in cycles, yeah. So all the 5 Dhyani Buddhas appear one by one. So the other day we talked about Amoghasiddhi, no? Yes, how Amoghasiddhi appears on the 5th day. So you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can see, no? Yeah. So first it is appearing Virachana, yeah. Then Akshobhya, Ratnasambhava, Amitabha, and Amoghasiddhi, yeah. In the Lama Genshin's book, The Journey to the New Life and New Energy, this will be that we have something called NgalSo Bardo, which is talking about this. It's like how to recognize the mind's own projection. So Rinpoche put that in a more modern form, yeah, okay. Yeah, so he said for modern, like people who are not like from a Tibetan cultural background, most probably at the time of death, they won't see like 49 Buddhas, you know, wrathful and peaceful with flames around, because they don't know, you know, they don't have this kind of impression, but they might see their grandmother or Jesus or who knows what, you know, because we have different karmic impression, yeah. But anyway, the impressions of the mind are produced, like there's 5 of them, which we call the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, okay, yeah. So Rinpoche in the forthcoming book, A Journey to New Life and New Energy, Rinpoche explained that very beautifully, yeah, okay. So that's forthcoming, yeah, okay. Okay, so this is what we call the Supreme Emanation Body. There's another form of the Dhyani Buddhas, which you can see on the NgalSo Self-Healing Tanka. So that's the Supreme Healers together with the Yum, the Divine Mother, okay, the Great Mother, yeah. So usually we say that the Divine Mother of Ratnasambhava is Lochana, yeah, a Great Earth Mother, Lochana, yeah, okay. Lochana, Lo means like eye, yeah, so it's like she's one translation is she's like seeing like everything in an awakened way, okay. Okay, this we'll talk more about after the summer when we start to meditate on the 5 great element mothers, yeah. So in many of the tantras, Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava is together with Great Earth Mother Lochana. However, of course, there's also a different version, yeah. So there's also the possibility that that Ratnasambhava is together with Mamaki, the Great Water Mother, yeah. Here I have the NgalSo Guya Samaja Sadhana, so beautiful, yeah. That's actually this is basically the sadhana. This one, yeah. Okay, Lama Genshin made his own like NgalSo Guya Samaja Sadhana. This is the one that we use during retreats, no, in El Banyano and in our centers around the world, yeah. So this one actually basically is the sadhana of Kyabje Pabonka Rinpoche. Actually no, sorry, it's not. It says that's right. Excuse me. It says this sadhana was composed by Guntan Jampolyan. Yeah? Sorry, excuse me. Yeah. Okay, very beautiful. We also have the famous sadhana of Kyabje Pabonka Rinpoche. But okay, in here, let me just check. Yeah. Who is the consort? According to Guya Samaja, Guya Samaja is one of the key essential practices of the Garupa tradition. Yeah. Okay. It's the practice that Lama Tsongkhapa himself, he achieved awakening, enlightenment doing this practice. So at the time of his death, his aggregates, elements, sources, and limbs transformed into the mandala of the Guya Samaja, no? So let me just check, yeah, okay. Okay, here in Guya Samaja, yeah, Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava is together with Great Earth Mother Lochana. Okay, yeah. However, now I need to, today I don't have time, but in other tantras, yeah, important tantras of our Galupa tradition, we have we have Gui Samaja, Chakrasambhara, Tarachitamani, Yamantaka, yeah, and some other important ones like Kala Chakra, yeah. So sometimes Mamaki and Lochana are together, yeah. I need to now I need to check, and I'll tell you next Tuesday which tantra is that, okay, yeah. These things we need to know, okay. So anyway, so why there's many systems is because they have different effects, yeah, okay? So it's like different computer programs, they do different things, yeah, okay? So we need to understand the effects of these things, not like why all the time, yeah, okay? For sure there's some reason, yeah, but we need to understand by practicing, yeah? Of the Ratna family, there's in the Guya Samaji system is Akasha Garbha, yeah, and Samantabhadra, yeah? And then, anyways, many different Guru Buddhas related to the Ratna family. In fact, we made a list. Let's find the list. Yeah, let me just find it. Oh, here we are. We talked about this when we were talking about the colours, no, of the different. Let me just. Where is it? Okay, here we are. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. So, okay, in our NgalSo tradition, we have many yellow male and female Guru Buddhas. So of course, first Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, he's called the Lord or the head or the chief of the Ratna Jewel Buddha family, yeah. So who else is there, yeah? Okay, of course, all the wealth Buddhas, no, like Jambala, yeah, Vasudhara, Yellow-Tara, yeah. So all many of the wealth Buddhas are there, yeah, okay. They're all, so why? Because they increase like wealth, glory, and enjoyment. They're manifestations of Ratnasambhava's energy, okay. So like Vasudhara, important. She's an important wealth Buddha, no. And then also okay, other yellow ones, yeah. Okay. Okay, let's just stick to that, okay? Also, we have some special form in our Ganda Ningu tradition. We have some special forms of long life deities who are golden color, yeah, okay? Like, for example, special long life forms of Lama Sankapa, special long life forms of Guru Buddha Yamantaka, who have this yellow color, which is the increasing energy, yeah, okay? Fingers, no? Hang on. Peace. So the middle one is the increasing finger, okay? Peaceful finger. This is when we're doing your practice, no? With your mala. Okay, let me find one mala. Do I have one here? Actually, no, I don't. But anyway, when you're repeating your mantras, yeah, okay, you put your trengwa, your mala, over one of these fingers, yeah. So this finger, it can be either left or right hand, actually, yeah, okay. So right hand is supposed to be for method practices, left for wisdom practices, you know. Actually, for mother tantra practices, for example, Chakrasambhara, Vajrayogini, Chittamanitara, etc., Kala Chakra. This one, right hand, supposedly is for the father tantras, yeah, okay. But anyway, you put your whatever hand you're using, yeah. This first finger, yeah, is for pacification. The middle finger is Gyepa, increasing energy. So if you're doing, let's say, a retreat of Ratnasambhava, you're supposed to put your mala over the middle finger, yeah, for this increasing energy. So this finger here, okay, this is, each finger has a different quality. Peace, increase, yeah, power, glory, wealth, spiritual realizations. This one is charisma, personal control, and so on, yeah. And this little one is the turbo finger, yeah. So with this finger, yeah, we can pump up all our energies. Why? Because that one is the secret chakra, and it's when that one's working, all the energies flow up through the central channel, like the Tumo or Kundalini, yeah. So then all the other energies are working, yeah. They're kind of pumped up, like if you turn on the turbocharger on your car, yeah. Okay. So these are important, yeah. You need to know, okay, this finger here is Ratnasambhava finger, not that one and that one, yeah. Actually, we have different mudra. Okay, the classic, you can't see exactly because of my position, but you know very well that Ratnasambhava mudra is the left hand is like this, no, below the navel. The right hand is in the Varada mudra. You can see here, no? There's Ratnasambhava, yeah. Okay, this is the classic mudra or gesture of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, yeah. Another mudra related to Ratnasambhava is this one, yeah. So fingers are together, yeah. The middle finger, yeah, Ratnasambhava finger is like that, yeah. So this represents a wish-fulfilling jewel, yeah, okay. So a Chittamani, yeah, is a wish-fulfilling jewel. So in Indian mythology, if you had one of these jewels, you say, "Oh, jewel, please, I want a big house," and poof, it would appear. Or you say, "Oh, jewel, I would like, I don't know, 7 horses." Everything you want, it just appears, yeah. So of course, this is a symbol for our mind, you know. So what, or bodhicitta, yeah, okay, or Buddha nature, yeah. So it's like we are, you know, from that we can, everything positive will arise, you know, from bodhicitta, from emptiness, from the mind of enlightenment, yeah, from Buddha nature, yeah. So we think like that, yeah. The jewel of our own mind, yeah, can produce all good things, yeah. But anyway, that's one mudra, which is related to the Ratnasambhava family, yeah, okay. Okay. Okay, so that's the colors, yeah. Then actually, here I have the Guhyasamaja Sadhana, actually, like I said, the one of Guntan Jampal, a famous Lama. Actually, Lama Ganchen had many of this famous Lama's sadhanas. He liked a lot, and also used to give many like nice quotations of his wisdom. No? So in here, there's a very nice, actually, this is not actually only from Guntan Jampal, yeah, it goes back to, through our lineage of our masters, back through Lama Tsongkhapa, and actually back to the Indian masters and back to the Guhyasamaja Tantra, yeah. So there's a very nice, let me just find it, yeah. Very nice praise of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, of the wisdoms of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas within the Guhyasamaja practice. Let me just find it 1 second. Oh, here we are. Okay, so actually, I'm going to read you the whole thing because it's really beautiful, and I forgot to do so previously. Yeah. Okay. So this is page 108 of the retreat sadhana of Guhyasamaja from the NgalSo tradition. Okay. Yeah. Okay. By the way, if anybody wants one of these, you can get it from our website on ngalso.org. However, in order to practice, you can buy it. Yeah. But in order to practice it, yeah, you have to receive the initiation, and that will be much better if you receive the commentary before you do it. Yeah. So best is if you want to engage in the practice of Guhyasamaja, or at least with us, because of course there's many other lamas and spiritual teachers who are doing this wonderful practice. But if you want to do it with us, then please come sometime to one of our centers like Albaniano or in Sao Paulo or Spain or somewhere. Yeah. Okay. One of our centers, and please, when we have the occasion, please receive the initiation, yeah, and the commentary. Of course, you don't have to do it just with us. If not, please go and receive this from a qualified master, yeah, okay? And then it's working, yeah, okay? Just to buy the book, it's not going to help, yeah, okay? But if you have the initiation commentary, so useful, so beautiful, yeah, okay? But anyway, page 108, very auspicious, yeah? Praise of the 5 wisdoms of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, yeah, okay? Okay. Mikyo doje yesheche, doje yingni kyapache, doje suncho kilkosum, sangwe yangla chagselo. Okay, that's the praise to Akshobhya. So beautiful. Oh, Akshobhya Vajra, great exalted awareness. Your Vajradhatu mind is extremely wise. Your supreme 3 Vajras are the 3 mandalas. I prostrate to you, O melody of secrets. Okay, this actually I forgot to say before. Yeah, that's why I'm going to repeat it all now. Yeah, so beautiful. Yeah. Okay, then there's in Guhyasamaja, the central Buddha is Akshobhya. So in Guhyasamaja, it's Akshobhya. Then it's going around like this. No, Akshobhya, Vairocana, Ratnasambhava, Amitabha, and Amoghasiddha. Yeah? The Dhyani Buddhas, they kind of dance, you know, depending on the Tantra. So sometimes Akshobhya goes here, and Vairocana takes his place. Sometimes Ratnasambhava goes in the center. So, you know, each one, they can move, no? So move means usually the one from the side takes the central position, yeah? So in our mandala hall of the Ocean of Mandalas in Albaniano, and also in Spain, in Almeria Temple, so in Brazil, yeah, we have like many examples of the Dhyani Buddhas dancing, yeah, so beautiful, yeah. Anyway, this praise here of Guhyasamaja, Akshobhya is in the center. Next is the praise of Vairocana, also so beautiful, yeah. Nampa Nanze Dagpa Che, Doje Shiwa Gawa Che, Ranjin Usel Chuki Chog, Tumpe Doje Chadselo. O Verachana, great purity, your Vajra peace is the greatest of joys. Your nature is the most supreme clear light. I prostrate to you, O Vajra revealer. Okay, now the praise of Ratnasambhava, which is why I remembered, yeah, okay. Rinchen Gyalwo Raptuzab. Doje Kadra Drima Me. Ranshin Tagpa Gopa Me. Doje Kula Chagselo. So let's say that again because it's Ratnasambhava Day, okay? Rinchen Gyalwo Raptuzab. Doje Kadra Drima Me. Ranshin Tagpa Gopa Me. Doje Kula Chadselo. O Ratnasambhava, most profound, you are as stainless as Vajra space. Your nature is pure and without any stain. I prostrate to you, O Vajra body. So beautiful, no? In a minute I'll try and explain something about what that means, but now I'm just going to read the other two, the praises to Amitabha and Amoghasiddhi, because why not, yeah? Ratnasambhava is about all kinds of enjoyment, and this is really enjoyment, no? The mandala of the wisdoms of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, yeah, okay? Okay. Okay, Amitabha. Doje Pame Gyalwoche, Mitob Nanka Doje Zin, Durchak Paro Jimpa Nye, Doje Sungla Chadselo. O Vajra Amitabha, whose mind is non-conceptual space, you bear the Vajra scepter and have transcended a desirous attachment. I prostrate to you, O Vajra speech. Yeah? And then finally, the praise to Amoghasiddhi. Yeah? This praise, actually, if we're into, let's say, self-healing, this we should do. This so beautiful. Yeah, this praise of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas. Yeah, okay. Okay, 1 second. Tuyun doje zogsangye, sampa tamche zogzepa, tagpa nowo nile jung, doje sempa chadselo, O Vajra Amoghasiddhi, perfect Buddha, you who fulfill every intention and have arisen from the very nature of purity, I prostrate to you, O Vajra being. Yeah. Okay. So last time, we were talking about Supreme Healer Amoghasiddhi, and actually I intended to say this about Amoghasiddhi, but I forgot. Yeah. So Amoghasiddhi, O Vajra Amoghasiddhi, infallible realization, perfect Buddha, you fulfill every intention and have arisen from the very nature of purity. Yeah? So these praises now, they're explaining that each one of the Dhyani Buddhas comes out from the realization of understanding emptiness, yeah, with the subtle mind, the subtle blissful mind, yeah. So it's the tantric way of understanding emptiness. Okay, the view of emptiness is the same. What's different is that with the tantric method, we can use, let's say, our subconscious mind, our subtle mind, a deeper level of mind to understand reality. So then it's like cleaning the mind with a much more, let's say, powerful cleaning product than we can use normally. Yeah? So very powerful. Out of that, so for example, last time we were saying that Amoghasiddhi is like our personality, weren't we? Yeah, basically, yeah. Like all the different numerous factors, or I'm like this, I'm like that, this whole bundle of like, oh, this makes up me, yeah. So if we understand that there is no truly existing self, yeah, okay, yeah, then it's like all those feelings are me in time. I did this. I have this degree. I live here. This is my nationality. Blah blah blah. All these aspects, let's say, of positive and negative aspects of ourself that we call our personality. Yeah, all this transforms due to the understanding of emptiness into the what's called the all-accomplishing exalted wisdom, yeah? Because when we understand emptiness, yeah, it's like we're no longer blocked, yeah? Yeah, as Nagarjuna said, yeah? For those who emptiness is not possible, nothing is possible. For those who emptiness is possible, everything is possible. So now we know why our life is not working out, yeah? That means we need to understand emptiness. Also me too, yeah. It's advice for everybody, yeah. And anyway, so Amoga Siddhi is that so beautiful. Like when we understand the central point of the nature of reality, bliss and emptiness, yeah, then okay, we can act according to all of the wisdoms, yeah. We can act with a stable mind. We can do the increasing accomplishment, the self-control one. We can use the turbo one. We can, everything was with peace, no? Okay. Then it really works, okay? So, sorry, I forgot to say that last time about Amoga Siddhi, yeah? Okay. Okay, so Ratnasambhava, yeah? Ratnasambhava, most profound, stainless as Vajra space. Your nature is pure and without any stain. I prostrate to you, O Vajra body, yeah? So at first thought, I think, what's that got to do with Ratnasambhava? Well, this has got everything to do with Ratnasambhava, because it's showing that the actual realization of Ratnasambhava comes from the understanding of emptiness, and specifically the understanding of the emptiness of feelings. But let's say once we start, when we meditate on emptiness, like, for example, if we use the Heart Sutra, yeah, we're going through the emptiness, not one thing, but many things, like, O Shariputra, yeah, in emptiness, form is emptiness, emptiness is form, emptiness not other than form, yeah. And then there is no form, no feeling, no discrimination, no compositional factors, no consciousness. So we're meditating on the emptiness, the lack of inherent existence of our five aggregates, our senses, the objects of our senses, and basically like everything, yeah, okay, yeah. So when we meditate, for example, if we meditate on the Heart Sutra, yeah, and we actually gain some taste of reality, yeah, this will start to transform our feelings, yeah, into the equalizing, exalted wisdom, yeah, okay. So here in this praise, it's showing, look, your nature is pure and without any stain, yeah, okay. Because that's exactly like now, for everything somehow is stained by like this contaminated feelings, yeah, contaminated by self-grasping and self-cherishing, by our mind wrongly projecting that things have an essence from their own side, yeah. And because we think, I don't know, like we're actually crazy, no, aren't we? Yeah, like ice cream, for example. I project from my mind, yeah, that it truly exists from its own side. It's a truly existing source of pleasure, and if I eat it, I will truly be happy. So I go and eat it, and then I get a headache, yeah. So there's something wrong, yeah. That's how it goes, yeah. Samsara is rubbish, yeah. Why? Because our mind is broken. We need to understand what's going on. Then we can start to fix it, yeah. So all the wisdoms of the Dhyani Buddhas are based on the experience of emptiness. Without the experience of emptiness, and also of bodhicitta, without the two bodhicittas, yeah, there is no possibility to experience the five Dhyani Buddhas. However, Rinpoche, anyway, he made us this amazing practice. So some taste we can get, yeah. In our tradition, what we do is they say we plant 5 seeds, like definite emergence, bodhicitta, emptiness, generation and completion stage, yeah. Then we put the conditions, like a plant needs like water and light and plant food and things like that, yeah. And then gradually all 5 plants grow up together and we get 5 realizations: renunciation, bodhicitta, correct view of reality, generation and completion stage, yeah. So it all kind of grows up together, so no need to panic, yeah. We start doing self-healing, and then bit by bit it all sort of grows up like a jigsaw puzzle gradually, or a coral growing, and gradually our whole mold, our experience, our realizations grow up on many, many different levels at the same time, which is amazing, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So beautiful, that praise, yeah. We should need to say that more, yeah, okay. Like I say, now I'm starting to work on one project that Rinpoche wanted since a long time, Rinpoche, we also didn't complete, but now we will do, which is to make individual sadhanas of each of the Dhyani Buddhas, and we'll start to use those in Albagnano in August during the retreat of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, yeah. Oh yes, that reminds me of one thing. In July, Lama Michel Rinpoche is going to give a commentary on self-healing, yeah. So which is wonderful, yeah. So please, during that time, everybody who's like listening to me, please, during that time I'm not going to teach, yeah. So please, you listen to Lama Michel, like same, yeah, okay. Also, Lama Michelle has very beautiful, anyway, incredible ideas, you know. So please listen to Lama Michelle's explanation of self-healing as part of this retreat, yeah, okay? And part of this series of teachings. And then after Lama Michelle has concluded his, for now, his explanation of self-healing, because it's like we can never conclude our explanation of self-healing because it kind of encompasses everything, okay? But anyway, after that, then in August, I will continue to explain self-healing, okay? And there are so many other aspects, yeah, okay? So we will do like that, okay? Yeah, let me just see if there's any messages before I continue with Ratnasambhava, yeah? Okay, so far not, yeah, okay. Okay, so, so like I say, now absolutely we don't have equanimity. Something, I mean, not only in terms of like people and food and culture, I mean, basically like some things our mind projects as true source of pleasure, some things we think this is truly unpleasant, and other things are truly neutral. So you and me, we need to think, oh, this is from the side of my own mind, it's my own karma ripening, yeah? So we have this famous example in Buddhism, there's three people sat around a table, all looking at the same thing, let's say this, yeah, okay? Like, if I was there, I would say, delicious cup of tea, like, so nice, yeah? Then there's somebody from a god, yeah? So, I mean, we have a multiverse, yeah? So why not? I can, around here, sat next to me can be one god, yeah? One deva, yeah? So they see this and say, oh, beautiful diamond, a vessel full of celestial nectar, like so incredible, that gives long life and incredible healing properties. And for them, that's that, yeah? And maybe on the other side, there's an unfortunate being, a praetor, and an addict, yeah, okay? So they just see this as something like horrible, you know, they say in the sutra teachings, like pus and blood, something really disgusting, yeah, okay? But this is also like, a praetor is like a person who's addicted, yeah, okay? So this actually represents psychologically the unfortunate state of people who suffer from addictions, like, for example, alcohol or drug or tobacco, these kind of, or food, you know, people are addicted to many things. So it's like this unceasing craving, no? From feeling comes, from contaminated feelings comes contaminated craving. Remember in the 12 links of the chain of samsara, there's feeling, and the craving is like, if I remember rightly, there's like somebody in a bar, yeah, okay, yeah, and wanting to drink more alcohol, yeah, that's the symbol, yeah, of craving. Let me just check in NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing 3. Of course, you can get this from our website if you like, yeah. Let me just check, yeah, we were talking about this the other day, yeah. Now, Rinpoche really made us a very good system. Look, you see, we were talking about this before, yeah? There's contaminated feelings. Can you see? There's somebody who's been shot in the face, in the eye with an arrow, yeah? So obviously that would be extremely unpleasant and most probably fatal, yeah? Okay? But definitely very painful, yeah? So it's showing, like, you know, all the time, you know, okay, we have pleasant feelings, but also many painful feelings. But when we think they're due to things outside of ourselves, but actually it's our own karma ripening. Yes, and from feelings comes contaminated craving. Can you see there? There's somebody, like, can you see there? There's somebody sat there, and there's a bottle, and there's actually a bottle of alcohol, and he's like, you know, like people drinking the alcohol, no? And it's always like, oh, I'd like another one, yeah? Even though I know it's bad for me, but I'll just have another cup, yeah? This is craving, no? Like, so the addict mind, the praetor mind is like this. And actually, even if it's horrible, they will continue to do it, you know? So that's the unfortunate state of a praetor, isn't it? That's why in the Buddhist teachings, it's like, what they see is like something disgusting, because no matter how horrible or how degrading, how awful it is, they will just continue. They cannot stop, yeah, because they're in that unfortunate psychological state, yeah? So we shouldn't think praetors are like just the way they're represented on the tankers, you know? The on the Wheel of Life tankers, yeah, on the Sipaho, like, you know, like these kind of beings, like, anyway, in another world. Rinpoche said very clearly that all the 6 realms of samsara are right here and now, and we ourselves can experience them, you know, which is true. So when we let our addictions go out of control, I don't know, maybe we're addicted to coffee, maybe we're addicted to shopping, anyway, we're all addicted to something. This is a praetor mind, yeah? Why? Because it's always like, if I had that, I would be happy, yeah? So it's like not understanding that this is why we project that thing as like a true source of bliss and pleasure and so on, is because of a karma ripening within our mind, yeah? So it's like we need to take that back, you know, not, it's like we've projected it outside of ourselves. Now we need to think, okay, actually that's mine, you know? Okay, I'm responsible for that, you know, and like kind of get a grip with our feelings, you know. One thing actually doing the retreat of the Dhyani Buddhas, yeah, many people have been sharing their experiences, you know, very interesting. Well, some people have been, you know, lots overcoming many like psychological patterns that have been disturbing them for many years, you know. Yeah? Like, for example, some friends have been overcoming their fears, yeah, or changing their diets. I don't know, all kinds of interesting things, yeah. Why? Because working on the self-healing, no? Rinpoche's beautiful practice, yeah. It's like we're working on the negative emotions that underpin all the rest of the mess of our life, yeah. So if we start to heal those negative energies, then all the things that previously we couldn't do, like, I don't know, like have a better emotions, be more healthy, eat, have a healthy diet, exercise, be kinder, you know, I don't know, all kinds of positive changes that we wanted to make in our life, then they become easy, yeah. Because why we couldn't do them is because we were blocked by a negative emotional pattern, yeah, okay. So it's so powerful to meditate on the Dhyani Buddhas. We're so lucky that Rinpoche gave us this beautiful, powerful, amazing practice called self-healing, yeah, okay? And Rinpoche always said, if we understand self-healing, if we get some taste for it, yeah, then all the rest of Tantric Buddhism is easy, no? Because all the, where's my picture gone? Oh, yeah. All the rest, we have many mandalas, no? For example, if you go in Albaniano, in our mandala hall, yeah, our ocean of mandalas, yeah? Or Brazil, Spain, all the other places where we have this. All the beautiful mandalas of Vajrayana Buddhism are like a dance, let's say, of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas and their families and followers, yeah? So once we understand that, it's all easy, you know? Yeah? Just trying to show, like, okay, here is Vairocana's the main one, it's emphasizing peace. When Akshobhya's in the middle, yeah? It's emphasizing we need a stable mind, we need to transform anger into unconditional love, yeah? Some mandalas, Ratnasambhava's in the center, yeah? Okay, so he's the main lord of the mandala, yeah? So then it's like we need to work on transforming our feelings, transforming miserliness into generosity, overcoming our pride. We talked about that when we talked about the emotions related to the Dhyani Buddha some time ago. All this is recorded on the playlist if you want to go back, yeah? So then, so why we have like 100, actually in Albaniano, I think we have 108 mandalas on the roof. It's like a kaleidoscope, yeah, okay. It's the 5 Dhyani, you know, like a kaleidoscope, you know, for children, or actually not only for children, also for adults. And when you turn it, yeah, the light comes and other variations of the patterns manifest, yeah. So our 100 mandalas are like a kaleidoscope. So Rinpoche, Lama Caroline, he always said, from one Buddha, from Shakyamuni Buddha, here we are, Shakyamuni Buddha, come 5 Buddhas, yeah, okay? Then we start to turn the kaleidoscope and come 20 Buddha families and 100 Buddha families, like our mandala hall, yeah? And they can zoom out into 100 and then go back into 20, then 5, then back to Shakyamuni Buddha. So beautiful, no? So with self-healing, everything becomes easy because we actually like understand something of like how it all works, yeah, okay? Otherwise, otherwise would be like totally overwhelming, yeah, okay? So Rinpoche really, he left us really good system, you know, like also there's the jeweled staircase teachings, which we need to go through, of the sutra and the tantra. He kind of left it all for us what to do, you know, he said, Rinpoche said, I'm not taking anything with me to the grave. He said, I'm leaving everything for my friend and followers. And he did, okay, on so many different levels. Me, I can see in terms of like his teachings, his beautiful teachings, this kind of side of his work. And of course, he did many other incredible actions, yeah? So we're so incredible lucky, So Rinpoche said we should never lose hope. We should always continue together as one family, having a good feeling, yeah? Rinpoche worked all his life for this, yeah? So anyway, we are doing, everybody's doing super well, So anyway, so we just continue to do this, yeah? Okay, more on Ratnasambhava, yeah? Before I digress, yeah? Well, actually, I haven't read the second part of the self-healing text, yeah? Okay, NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, page 112, yeah? Breathe in, yeah? Please, Lama Healer, revitalize the love in my heart and stabilize, increase all positive things, no? And stabilize my determination to be a healer. Recharge my physical atom, cell, and circulation system, and revitalize my thymus, gland, and heart chakra, yeah? Oh, sorry, this is actually obligatory. I'm reading the wrong one. Hang on, sorry, 1 second. Sorry, breathe in, yeah? Okay. Revitalize my generosity and my personal qualities as a healer, yeah? Recharge my physical atoms, cells, and digestive system, and help me to heal and harmonize my imbalanced solar plexus and navel chakra. Revitalize my equally abiding wind, which is the energy of the digestive system, actually. We'll talk more about this when we do the 5-element practice after the summer, yeah? And which is part 2 of the self-healing retreat. And by the way, we have to do the 5 fathers and the 5 mothers, yeah, to do self-healing retreat, yeah. You can't try. Well, I mean, you can say whatever you want, but I mean, you could. There's 5. The minds, the emotions, and the pranas, the winds go together, yeah. So to have the complete experience, we need to do both, yeah. So please, everybody, let's continue, yeah. Please revitalize my equally abiding wind and develop my Tumo fire of inner heat, yeah. Revitalize the bindu, the tigli, the drops at my navel chakra. Grant me all the Buddha's pure crystal qualities. Help me to manifest the exalted wisdom of equanimity, whereby all things are the same, one taste in emptiness. So that, okay. So that means from the point of view of emptiness, everything's the same, yeah, okay? And like, remember, as I explained at the beginning, once we understand emptiness, yeah, when we become an Arya, then things do not anymore like for example, food, yeah, everything would taste okay actually if you're an Arya, yeah, okay. Why? Because the karma of our mind manifesting unpleasant things diminishes as we evolve in the spiritual practice, on the spiritual path, which would be like amazing, yeah. So I mean, for us now, definitely, if we eat I don't know, something, what's horrible, I don't know, if we eat something, I can't even think what is horrible, but anyway, if we eat some super delicious food, of course that depends on you subjectively, what you like, yeah. We definitely have those things that we prefer and those things that we think is really disgusting, yeah, okay. But on the spiritual path, yeah, okay, great siddhas, they have this capacity, but now what we need is to be more tolerant. So it's not like, oh, I don't want to eat that, that's not Italian food, or that's not, I don't know, British food or whatever, I can only eat fish and chips because I'm British, yeah. We need to have a more open, tolerant mind. That's a step in the right direction. However, there are some famous stories, like, for example, Mahasiddha Tilopa, no? His, okay, he was a prince, yeah, okay, an Indian prince, and then he went off on the spiritual path, yeah. His guru told him, to go meditate on this and that, on the Vajrayana path, yeah. And he was meditating on the bank of the Ganges, and then one Dakini came along and said, do you understand the nature of reality? He said, oh, yes, of course I do, yeah. But then, actually, yeah, she said, no, you don't. And she said, if you do, prove it, yeah. So what she said is, if you understand the nature of reality, you should eat like the leftover fish guts, yeah, thrown away by the fishermen on the banks of the Ganges. So that would be something truly horrible, yeah. I mean, we would just like vomit, yeah. But anyway, so Tilopa, for 12 years, he just ate that, I mean, some kind of horrible sushi, But anyway, why he could do that is because he'd realized emptiness, yeah, okay. So they explain like this, but it doesn't mean you don't need to try that at home, yeah. But we need to become more tolerant as we go along, okay, yeah. So there's many stories like that, but like I say, we bit by bit at our own level. If we just became had more equanimity, if we had, we weren't so judgmental and critical already all the time. If we realize, oh, I'm critical, this is my own mind, I shouldn't judge like that, because actually this is my own mental projection, my own fantasy, my own namtok, yeah. I shouldn't do that, I should see everybody in the world like same, like all one human family. I should have good feeling towards everybody, We're all the same in the sense that we all have Buddha nature. We're all the same in the sense that nobody wants to suffer, everybody wants to be happy, yeah? And not just us, also like insects or all forms of life, Nobody wants to suffer, everybody wants to be happy, yeah? So in that sense, all forms of life are the same. Yeah. Okay. Of course, some people have different characteristics, like, you know, some are smarter, some, you know, some are bigger. We have different characteristics, but nobody wants pain. Everybody wants happiness. In that sense, we're all the same. Yeah. Okay. So we should develop more equanimity. Yeah. Okay. Of many, many, many different levels. Yeah. Okay. Like I say, finally, when we develop the exalted wisdom of equanimity, even though we can still know that for others this is pleasant, this is unpleasant, we can see the underlying emptiness of all phenomena. Yeah. So we have a different perspective on things. Yeah. I think that's more probably how it would be. No. Okay. Okay. So back to this. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Grant me the power to accomplish the increasing attainment of Ratnasambhava and the dual Buddha family. Bless me to become a guide and healer for all sentient beings and take responsibility for their development. To achieve the healing realizations of Ratnasambhava, I must keep an interest in the four samayas or personal commitments of giving material assistance, giving dharma and positive information, giving protection from suffering and danger, and giving love. That means unconditional love. That means just wishing people well and wanting to help them without wanting anything in return. Yeah. Okay. Please. So if we do that, yeah, then we're creating the cause for outer and inner glory, wealth, enjoyment, and so on. Yeah. If not, it's not going to come. Yeah. Okay. Om Ratnasambhava Hum. Yeah. And then Rinpoche says, pause for meditation and do not rush. Yeah. So at least that we're managing to do now during our 1 year retreat on self-healing. Actually, personally, I think it's so nice, you know. It's like we're sick, no? I mean, this is the basis of, you know, in the Lam Rim teachings at the beginning, it says, the Buddha is the supreme doctor, we are sick, yeah? The Sangha are the nurses, yeah? Take the Dharma is the medicine, and take it, and practicing the Dharma is the way to become cured of our mental disease. So now we're actually doing it, and it's not just like one pill, no? We're doing a course of therapy called practicing NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, yeah? And gradually, this is true, no? We can see, no? That we are becoming cured. I mean, okay, there's many, many levels, but many friends have been sharing their experience, how they feel better. They're, you know, things are transforming for them. So beautiful, no? We're so lucky, yeah? Okay, when we do the, practice of Ratnasambhava is called the Crown Empowerment of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava. So I don't know if I've actually explained this yet, but in self-healing we have the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, and then we have the 6th practice, which is the Vajra Master Empowerment. Yeah. So these are actually what are called the 6 Vars empowerments. Yeah. Okay. And which means that within a highest yoga tantra initiation or self-initiation, we have what's called the Vars empowerment, secret wisdom, and word empowerment. Yeah. Okay. And the first one, the Vars empowerment, here's a vase. Yeah. Okay. We have 5 parts: Vars empowerment of Supreme Healer Ikshobhya, Crown empowerment of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava. Yeah. We have Vajra empowerment of Supreme Healer Amitabha. We have Bell empowerment of Supreme Healer Amoghasiddhi. And then we have the name empowerment of Supreme Healer Varochana. Yeah? So if you look in watching Rinpoche Lab, actually doing the self-healing practice on it, which is on our ngalso.org website, yeah, Rinpoche is showing these things if you observe well. So during Ratnasambhava, actually Rinpoche has one tantric crown like this. Actually, this actually also need this, no? Which is, so Rinpoche is doing like this, no? So Rinpoche is going like this, no? Showing like this, yeah? So this is like symbolizing each one of us receiving a tantric crown, yeah, which is a part of the initiation, of a self-initiation ritual, yeah, okay? So as you can see here, now this is a tantric crown that we use during our Vajrayana rituals in Albagnano and our other centers. Yeah, those of us who've how to say, yeah, done the retreats and the commentaries and the fire pujas and so on, yeah, then we have what's called self-initiations, yeah. So during these rituals, part of it is like, for example, we have to put on the dress of a Buddha, yeah. Why? Because we're recognizing our own Buddha nature, yeah. So therefore we have these crowns, yeah. I don't know if you can see, there's actually like Sanskrit letters. There's 5, like say 5 petals of the crown. Each one of these bijas, these seed letters, represents one of the Dhyani Buddhas, yeah. Actually, as far as I can see there in the center, it says Tram, yeah, which is actually the syllable of Ratnasambhava. Maybe it's auspicious for increasing our Buddha-like qualities, yeah. So Rinpoche used to do like this. Another thing he used to do actually was do like actually I don't have a mala here, but he would do like this with a mala, which was showing like a tantric crown, yeah, okay. So there's different like this, yeah, sorry, like this way, yeah. So if we don't have the actual crown, when we do self-healing, we can also go like that and hold the mala, which is symbolizing the tantric crown. So why should we wish to put on a tantric crown, yeah, during the initiation during the practice of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing? Well, okay, well, first, anyway, we have to first complete this retreat before we could do so, but let's say we have, yeah. Then actually, what we're doing is actually we are recognizing our profound inner purity and goodness in a very powerful and symbolic way, yeah. So let me give you an example of a king or a queen. Like, for example, I'm British now, so okay, I'm my Queen Elizabeth the Second, yeah, okay. In 1957, she was crowned and became the Queen of England. So this is recorded on TV. You can see on YouTube. So actually, the coronation ceremonies of kings and queens is very much similar to our Vajrayana, part of our Vajrayana meditation ritual. Why? Because we're recognizing I am a Buddha, yeah, okay. So a Buddha is what? Is like the king or queen of the world, yeah, okay. We're no longer dominated by ignorance and delusions, yeah. We become the ruler, a Gyalpo, and like Rinpoche was always talking about NgalSo Gyalpo, NgalSo Gyalmo, king or queen of NgalSo relaxation, yeah. So anyways, if you look at the ceremony of Queen Elizabeth or any other king or queen, first they are anointed, yeah. So like something's poured on their head, yeah, to purify them, yeah. Then the king and queen, they receive a scepter, yeah. In our case, a vajra and a bell, okay. My queen, she receives a world and a cross, yeah, the mundane and the transcendental power. We Vajrayana Buddhists, we receive a vajra and a bell, bliss and emptiness, yeah, okay. We receive then we receive a crown, yeah, okay. Somebody puts the crown on our head, yeah, and then they say, you are king or queen, whoever, I don't know, Maria the Sixth of Madrid or whoever you are, yeah, Queen Teresa of San Paulo or King, I don't know, King Beppe of Albaniano, whoever you are, yeah, okay. Yeah. So then when your name is proclaimed, king or queen, whoever you are, then it's like, yes, I am king or queen, whoever. And everybody says you are, and everybody starts to believe it. Before, everybody was like, you're not the king, you're not the queen, we don't respect you. But after the ceremony, yeah, everybody agrees and affirms that that person is the king and has the capacity to rule, and then they start ruling, okay? So in a self-initiation ritual, why we put on the tantric crown and also the clothes of a Buddha is because we are affirming, yeah, I have Buddha nature, yeah, I am fully manifesting my Buddha qualities, yeah, my Buddha holy body, speech and mind quality and actions, yeah, okay. So this is why we do these things, to help us to understand, yeah, that's what we have to do, yeah, and to embody that, yeah, okay. So it's very, very powerful, actually. We use a lot of like profound symbolism within Vajrayana Buddhism, yeah, as a skillful means, as a way of enlightenment, yeah. So Ratnasambhava, yes, which is all in developing all good things, yeah. So in the mundane sense, like say in ancient times, the person who had the most of everything good was a king or a queen, yeah. So therefore, we put on the crown, yeah, okay, yes, yeah, okay, but not in the mundane sense, yeah. We are a king or a queen of enlightenment. Rinpoche many, many times when he said we need to we need to achieve the NgalSo Gyalpo realization, or if we're a woman, actually NgalSo Gyalmo, queen of NgalSo, yeah, okay. yeah, which anyway, so it's possible, yeah. So all this is based on recognizing, understanding that we have Buddha nature, yeah. Okay, on the, let's say, the very easy way to understand, all of us are good enough to achieve enlightenment. This is also actually part of the wisdom of equanimity. Every single being in the world has Buddha nature, yeah. Even if presently they're totally horrible, still somewhere buried within the depths of their mind, they have Buddha nature. So nobody is so horrible or so blocked that one day they cannot evolve, yeah. So this is a worldview that's fundamentally positive, and that, so we don't like give up on anybody, no matter how horrible or how annoying they may be at present, yeah, okay. But we have this belief, no, in Buddhism, that everybody has a chance, everybody has hope, yeah. Even the most horrible dictator in history one day will evolve, yeah, okay, maybe right now not, but in the future. So this is one of our bodhisattva vows, that we never give up on anybody, yeah. Okay, deep on the absolute level, okay, everybody's mind is empty of inherent existence, and this is our Buddha nature, because it means we can, if we apply positive cause and conditions, we can change, we can grow, we can evolve, yeah. So how wonderful, yeah, okay. So each one of us is good enough to become a Buddha. Each one has the seed of enlightenment within us, but we need to apply some positive cause and condition. And one of the very powerful cause and condition is doing self-healing and understanding what we're doing, yeah? Okay, so when we're doing self-healing, yeah, I mean, okay, when we do, like in, I don't know, if we do receive initiation of like Yamantaka, Chakrasamvara, Guhya Samaja, what we do is we go into the mandala and we meet one by one the Buddhas, okay, yeah? So we meet Supreme Healer Akshobhya, yeah? We manifest as Supreme Healer Akshobhya. We receive the vase empowerment of Supreme Healer Akshobhya. So it's this sense of all our negativities and mental instability and sickness is washed away, yeah? Then next, we receive the crown, yeah? Crown empowerment of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava. We get the crown on our heads. And then we receive the Vajra scepter of Amitabha and the bell symbol of Amoghasiddhi, yeah? And then we receive the name, yeah? Then we receive the tantric name. You are Buddha Akshobhya, you are Buddha Ratnasambhava, you are Buddha Amitabha, you are Buddha Amoghasiddhi, you are Buddha Vairocana, yeah? Okay? And then we say, yes, I am, yeah? That's really me, yes? And I can manifest those enlightened qualities, yeah? And if I continue to practice according to my guru's instructions and keep the Pratimoksha and Bodhisattva and Vajrayana vows, why not? I can fully manifest those wonderful, amazing qualities within me and use them for the benefit of all beings, yeah? How wonderful, yeah? So it's so beautiful, so meaningful, so profound self-healing on so many different levels. And if we understand, which is Rinpoche's intention, no, Lama Genshin's intention, if we understand like deeply what self-healing represents, the 5 fathers and the 5 mothers, then when we do Haruka or Guhya Samaja or Yamantaka or Kalachakra or any mandala, any Guru Buddha in a mandala, we understand what it is, yeah? So Rinpoche really has given us the wisdom key into the path to enlightenment. We're so incredibly lucky, you know? So many people at the moment, yeah? I mean, of course, this is samsara. Always people have needed psychological help. So, but now, even apparently now, during the pandemic, after the pandemic, apparently there's so many people are having like mental problems and need therapy, yeah? Okay? So we're so lucky, yeah? We have this method called self-healing, yeah? Which can help us like heal so many different aspects of our mind. It's like the greatest gift that Rinpoche could have left to us, yeah? He's given us a way, even on the ordinary level, to deal with our life in the best way, in the most positive way, yeah? So we're not like drowning in life for sure is difficult now, and also, you know, there's so many problems with global warming, the pandemic, overpopulation, yeah? But still, Rinpoche has given us instruments, yeah, to deal with life, for us to be good, to survive, to be good samsara swimmer, to be balanced people, yeah, and help the people around us and continue to evolve, to become a bodhisattva, to become one day a Buddha, yeah. So we're so incredibly lucky, and we should rejoice every day, yeah. So regardless whether we're young or old, or where we come from, what's our job, how much money we've got, what our house is like,
you know, which anyway, by the Vajrayana point of view, we should think it's all wonderful, yeah? Yeah, we should feel contentment, yeah, okay? That's another quality of Ratnasambhava. We no longer think, okay, I need a new house, a new partner, I need new hair, new car, new this. No, actually, what I've got is marvelous. It's, you know, we have, so this is so good, yeah? Like Rinpoche, Lama Caroline used to say, like, you have to think your girlfriend or boyfriend is like Miss World, Mr. World, your house is a palace, everything is wonderful, yeah? Rinpoche used to say wonderful all the time, yeah? Everything is wonderful, yeah? I'm in exactly the right place I should be, yeah? Yeah? Doesn't mean we don't need to do anything, but we need to feel contentment with our life situation rather than wasting all our life, you know, thinking, oh, I need another house, a bigger house, more furniture, another color on my walls. It's just wasting time, really, isn't it? Okay, we need to be satisfied, make something nice, and then be satisfied. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Also, it's better for the planet. Yeah, and then spend the time on personal development and helping others. Yeah. So we're incredibly lucky. Yeah, Rinpoche showed us this method, yeah? And so profound and meaningful is the practice of the Dhyani Buddhas, yeah? This praise from Guya Samaja is so meaningful, yeah? Let me just read the Ratnasambhava verse again, yeah? Okay? 1 second. Okay. Rinshun Gyalpo Raptuzab, Doje Kadra Dreama Me, Ranshing Tagpa Gopa Me, Doje Kula Chagsalo. Ratnasambhava, most profound. You are as stainless as Vajra space, as diamond space. Your nature is pure and without any stain. I prostrate to you, O Vajra body. Yeah? So beautiful, yeah? So everything is pure, everything is bliss, everything is emptiness, everything's like diamond, everything's fantastic, yeah? So this is like the Ratnasambhava feeling, yeah? Okay? Everything is wonderful, as Rinpoche said, yeah? Okay? So we need to continue to practice until we start to feel like this, yeah? Okay, are there any questions, by the way? Anybody who's watching, yeah? If so, you still have a chance, yeah? Okay, you can please send a question in the Signal group, okay? In the retreat group if you want to ask any questions about Ratnasambhava, okay? Okay, let me see what else I can tell you about Ratnasambhava. I mean, it's like never finished, no? Oh, yes. Okay, so one nice thing we can do when we're visualizing Ratnasambhava, doing the Varada Mudra, the generosity mudra, is imagine from his hand come a shower of jewels that fulfill all desires. Yeah, so on the worldly sense, you know, everything. A lot of the wealth Buddhas, no, like Jambala and so on, they have this visualization that from their hand, from this mudra, is coming everything that people desire, you know, on like heavenly, beautiful clothes, beautiful nectars, wonderful music, wonderful houses, all the things that we desire are coming like a flow, you know, from the hand of Jambala or the Ratnasambhava form of that Buddha, from Vasudhara, from Ratnasambhava will be protector, and so on, yeah, okay? So it's coming many nectars, yeah, okay? Rinpoche, no, he made many tankers of the Dhyani Buddha, of the Buddhas, no, that Duccio painted. As many times it's coming this rainbow. Many jewels are coming from the hand of the Buddha, showing outer and inner realization, yeah? So that's a nice thing to do, yeah? And so also when Ratnasambhava's hand, no, it's like the 5 fingers, no? So it's like we get, these are the realization of the 5 wisdoms of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, yeah? So within each Dhyani Buddha is the other 4, actually, isn't it? Yeah. So beautiful. Yeah. So when we do Ratnasambhava, we should think about this kind of thing. Yeah. So actually, you know, in self-healing, we become Ratnasambhava. That means we should be the one who's like able to create this flow of energy, so that, for example, all the resources are there for the Dharma centers, but people get what they need. You know. So people keep, you know, like this, the energy is not flowing. We need for the energy to flow, no? So by doing the various manifestations of Ratnasambhava, we create this flow of energy, yeah? So that positive things can develop. Yeah, okay, that's a very important practice that Rinpoche emphasized a lot. Yeah, our Lama Ganshin. Okay. What else can I tell you? Well, many incredible, beautiful things. There's many different forms of Ratnasambhava. Yeah, all very beautiful. Yeah. Okay, so Ratnasambhava. Okay, his symbol is the horse. We talked about that. Yeah. Okay, so it's like horses. They run super fast. Yeah. It's like with this joyful feeling. So we're sort of with Ratnasambhava energy, we're going super fast towards enlightenment. Everything positive is increasing. We're transforming our contaminated feelings into the pure ones by understanding the nature of emptiness. Yeah. Ratnasambhava, most profound, you are as stainless as Vajra space. Your nature is pure and without any stain. I prostrate to you, O Vajra body. Is the spring energy of the four seasons, the salty taste. Ta sounds within the lines of the Sanskrit alphabet. What this means is that mantras, sounds, they have the energy of the Dhyani Buddhas within them. Is the Ratna Abhisheka, like many times we received initiation from Lama Gansha. So the Ratna Abhisheka means the transmission of the Guru's holy energy, Guru Buddha's energy from the navel chakra of the Guru Buddha, transforming and healing our navel chakra. Then also it's the nose. So also that's why Akasha Garbha within Guhya Samaja is of the Ratnasambhava family. All these things, they have their own logic. Anyway, so many interesting things. Of course, of the 5 Dakinis, the Ratna Dakini is within is part of the Ratnasambhava family. Ratna Dakini we will meet shortly after the summer when we do the practice of the 5 great element mothers. That will be so beautiful, also so deep, so profound. So amazing. Ratnasambhava is the south. So, for example, generally people, they like to go, apart from maybe in the southern hemisphere, the south, as you go more and more south, it gets colder. But remember, Buddhism was made in the northern hemisphere. So therefore, if you go in the northern hemisphere, if you go south, everything becomes warmer and richer and more tropical and more beautiful, actually, isn't it? So therefore, Ratnasambhava is this feeling of luxurious growth and, like going to a tropical country. The consort of Ratnasambhava can be either Mamaki or Lochana, depending, I'm not saying depending on the day, but anyway. So it depends on the Tantra, and there's reasons for both of those, Sometimes the Water Mother, sometimes the Great Earth Mother, Okay, so more or less, I think maybe. Oh yes, and Ratnasambhava's Pure Land is called Ratnavati, the land of jewels, Okay, so each one of, so there's 5 Pure Lands of the Dhyani Buddhas, So far we've been talking about Amoghavati, which is the place of fearlessness of Amoghasiddhi. Now today we're talking about Ratnavati, the place of jewels, the Pure Lands of Ratnasambhava, okay? So whether these are external places or not, who knows, but these are states of mind that we can experience if we fully embrace and practice the practice of NgalSo Tantric Self-Healing, So Rinpoche used to give the passports, of the 5 Dhyani Buddhas, little cards, and you say, this is your tantric name, this is your passport. But actually, if you get the passport for one, you can go to all 5, okay? So you shouldn't think, I can't decide, I want to go to Dewa Chen. Many people ask this, they say, yes, it says in the prayer, it says I'm going to Dewa Chen or to Shita, but actually I want to go to Kyadra, but no problem, Once we can get to one Pure Land, it's like kind of like European passport, You have many countries many Pure Lands included within, so no problem, okay? So anyway, so like that, we can, no problem, Just need to get to one, We get to one realization of, for example, everything is new bliss and emptiness, everything is one taste in emptiness, etc. If we get to the Pure Land of Ratnasambhava, all the doors are open to all the other Pure Lands, yeah? And everything is, as Rinpoche said, everything is wonderful, yeah? Okay? So that will be amazing, yeah? Okay? So what we start, okay, so we now practically, yeah? Okay, we're doing self-healing. And we shouldn't think, okay, I've done my month of Ratnasambhava, I've finished. No, we continue with the transforming our feelings, yeah? So every time, let's say, if we have a bad feeling, we should think, I shouldn't do this on my Ratnasambhava home. I need to have a good feeling. Everything should be wonderful, yeah? Okay? Like Rinpoche is always saying, if somebody in Rinpoche's Labrang, no? For example, many times we're not so careful, no? For example, if we break something like a cup, Rinpoche say wonderful, yeah? Rather than saying, oh, you're such a bad person, you broke my cup. Always Rinpoche would always say wonderful, whatever happened, yeah? Also, of course, when good things happen, Rinpoche would say wonderful. But also when bad things happen, Rinpoche would say wonderful, like, I don't know, like set fire to your house, I don't know, you break your stuff, you crash your car, you get sick, Rinpoche would say wonderful, yeah? Okay? Why? Because we need to understand something that anyway, we need to have a good feeling. Yeah? So this is something we now need to put into practice. And like me, I need to practice this. You need to practice this because this will make our life better. So next time you bang your foot on the cooker and it really hurts, you say, oh, wonderful, not swear. Yeah, okay. And Rinpoche said we should only say good things about other people, yeah? Why? Because we need to have a good feeling towards everybody, yeah? Okay? And definitely saying nice things about people will create the cause for having a positive, wonderful feeling, yeah? Okay? So anyway, so this we can try, okay? And of course we do our self-healing, we do our Ratnasambhava home and all the visualizations, we request Rinpoche blessing. So everything, good or bad, we try and think, okay, this is wonderful, yeah, okay. Doesn't mean we shouldn't try and alleviate other people's suffering. We should make a big effort for that, yeah. But in terms of our own experience, we need to have a much more tolerant, flexible, open mind, yeah, okay. So whatever happens to me, it's wonderful, yeah. And whether I'm eating something I really like or something I hate, it's okay. I like it. Everything is one taste, no problem, yeah, okay. Or not one taste, but it's okay. I'm not going to complain at least, yeah, okay. So we need to like complain less, you know, be more tolerant and see everything as a good, everyone, she said, try and have a good feeling all the time. So this is like our practice, no? As practitioners of self-healing, try and have a good feeling no matter what arises, yeah? Okay. So of course we do the union of Sutra and Tantra. So this is a super good advice. So please everybody, you and me and we, let's try and do like that. And then we're actually integrating the feeling of Ratnasambhava, the richness of Ratnasambhava into our life, yeah? We understand that richness is within us. We don't need like more and more and more and more things. And we need to understand the richness we have within our own minds, okay? And that everything is wonderful, yeah? Okay? So then we'll get closer to having the actual equalizing exalted wisdom of Supreme Healer Ratnasambhava, yeah? Okay, just to repeat one more time, the wisdom key, yeah? Rinchen Gyalwo Rabtuzab, Doje Kadra Drima Me, Ranshing Tagpa Gopa Me, Doje Kula Chagselo. Ratnasambhava, most profound. You are as stainless as Bhadra space. Your nature is pure and without stain. I prostrate to you, O Vajra body. So when we understand the nature of reality, we'll understand that our mind is projecting, yeah? This is really horrible feeling. This is a really pleasant feeling. This is a neutral feeling. We'll understand how our mind works. And then we tell ourselves everything is wonderful, yeah? Okay, and have a good feeling all the time. And then you have, at least you have a happier life, yeah? Okay. Okay, so thank you all very much for listening. Now we're going to dedicate following the dedication of Shantideva that Rinpoche asked us to do, no? And also, okay, 1 second, let me find it, yeah? So please make strong prayer and dedication for all those who are sick, all those who are suffering, all those who passed away during the pandemic of whatever cause, yeah? And also, of course, after the pandemic as well, yeah? We need to always think about the others, dedicate for the others. put others first, yeah, make others the focus of our life, yeah, then our life is meaningful, it's worthwhile, if not doubtful, yeah. Just eating, watching TV, you know, internet shopping is not a quality life. A quality life is doing something meaningful, which involves caring for others, yeah. So let's follow our guru's precious example and try and do that, okay? Then we'll actually have had a life worth living, a well-lived life, you know. And what more could we have wanted than that, you know? Okay, so let's dedicate, okay? 1 second. Like I say, if anybody has any questions, of course, also welcome to join any of our Zoom groups and we can talk about things, yeah, okay? Okay, let's make the dedication of Shantideva, you know, the one that Rinpoche always requests us to do. Semche Nyepa Jinyepa Nyudu Nele Tagyuchik Drowa Neni Malupa Tagtu Jungwa Mepa Sho Menam Tudang Dempadang Sanak Dejo Drupa Kadro Simpo Lasokpa Ninje Semtang Dengyuchik Chunam Kuna Lutang Sem Dugniel Niepa Jiniepa Tedag Tagi Sonanki Dega Gyatso Topa Sho Jini Namka Nepatang Droa Jishi Negyopa Teshin Dagni Negaone Droa Duniel Selwasho Droe Duniel Gangchinrung Tekun Dagla Mingyochik Jangchu Sempe Gedungi Droa Dela Jopasho Droa Duniel Menchingpu Dewa Tamche Jungwene Tempa Nyetang Kuting Tang Chede Jungring Negyochik. Okay. Rinpoche emphasized that we need to do things in Tibetan, okay? Yeah, Tibetan and our own original language, okay? Why? Because there's some blessing there, okay? We need, yeah? May everyone who is sick with disease be freed at once from every sickness. May every sickness that afflicts living beings be wholly and forever absent from the world. May medicines be full of strength. May our mantras and prayers be chanted with success. May those from the sky, you know, who feed on us, yeah, be kind, their minds full of pity towards us. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their bodies and minds have, by virtue of my merit, limitless joy and happiness. For as long as space exists, for as long as there are sentient beings, as long as there are migrating beings, for that long may I return and remain to drive away the sorrows of the world. May the pain and sorrow of all migrating beings ripen fully upon me, that's Lojong, no? And may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas always bring about the happiness of beings. May the Dharma, the only cure for sorrow, the source of every bliss and happiness, may have the resources that it needs, be upheld with veneration, and continue for a vast amount of time. Nimo dele sendele nime kuya handele shi nin sentatu dele pel kuncho sungi jingi lu kuncho sungi nedruso kuncho sungi hitashi sho. At dawn or dusk, at night or midday, may the three jewels grant us their blessings. May they help us to achieve all realizations and sprinkle the path of our lives in various sizes of auspiciousness. Okay, thank you all very much. Yeah. Okay, 1 second. Okay, thank you all very much. So see you on Thursday and we will talk about Supreme Healer Akshobhya. Yeah, okay, now we're talking one by one. And finally, we'll talk about them all together in terms of the Mandala concept, okay? So see you next week and we'll try to understand more about Supreme Healer Akshobhya. Thank you all very much.